Hi, here's my K-5 elementary library. When we come in, we have this space that used to be a maker space, which was basically just some tables set up with some bookshelves that had some different activities on them, and I moved all of that and turned this into our reading nook. I moved all the couches over and put sit spots on the floor. That's where I sit to read books to them. And then over here we have a bulletin board that will soon have some art on it. On my timer, there's stuffies for the kids to read with. Down there in that bin are the little wispies and clipboards. And then here's kind of the high interest, like Guinness Book of World Records, Ripley's. I moved them over here because originally they were way over there behind that whiteboard space, and so that shelf just became a mess, and kids would get the books and kind of go back here and hide and read, but not really read. So I moved them over here, which has been helpful. Over here are shelves that are usually all the way full with makerspace activities, and then right here are some laptops for searching. Here is the self check-in, checkout station that 4th and 5th graders are trained on. This is my checkout station. You can see I don't like bulletin boards. Up here is an office space, and the nurse is on this side, and this side has supposedly my office, but it's been turned into a classroom for one student who has special needs, so that space is occupied during the day. Here's my desk. It's really messy. I inherited a lot of stuff, and so I've slowly been going through it. Here's my desk, my personal computer. This is where we cover books. This is my laptop for cataloging. Here's a little suggestion box for the kids right by the hand sanitizer. Here's my sign, ideas for the library. Here's a shelf that I put books. It's kind of, I was gone today, so I don't really know what's on there, but I put books that kids might be interested in, Sasquatch nominees, Otter books, new releases, books I've just bought. Usually go here. Here are a couple of chairs for kids to sit and read. And then here's the general space. Over here are Everybody books. All those brightly colored tags are for my student librarians. You can see this shelf was adopted by Arham. These are all 3rd graders. And we just started it, and I realized kids were taking the books off the shelf and reorganizing them by size. So we had a little lesson on how that's not what we do. You can see up here is our March Book Madness bracket. This is the picture book one. Over here is the middle grades. We're in the first round of voting. All of my March Book Madness books go here. They have purple dots on them, so we recognize those and they can get returned here. And then I have a little sheet with the list, so if kids want to get them from the public library. And then on display I have all of our March Book Madness picture books. I have 2 copies of every book. One copy has, let's see if I can find one with a sticker. One copy has a in library use only sticker, and then the other can be used for checkout, and those have purple dots as well. Let's see, what else? This is a presentation station. There are cheetah paws where the cheetahs, so we have cheetah paws on the floor, sit spots on the floor, but they don't usually sit up here much anymore. And then I have 6 tables that they sit at. This first round table right here is where I put checkout cards usually when they come in for them to check out with, has their ID on them. Here's the fiction section in the 3 middle stacks, and then the nonfiction is against the wall. So there's a lot that I want to do in here. You can see there's no windows. And then in the far back corner is where, you can't see her office, is where our psych, her office is. So there are a lot of people in and out of the library on a daily basis. And I think that's about it. It's not really, I just have a lot of work I need to do in here. And then, through this door is our former computer lab. I don't know what's going to happen to it, but I wanted to make it a makerspace, but I don't think that's going to happen. But it's a big room. Let's see if I can show you. They just cleared the computers out of here. So this is you can see all the tables shoved up. So this, I would love this to be a makerspace. It would be super awesome. So that's my library. Okay, thanks.